If you have no confidence that your paper will be, you can do internships in IIT, ISERS, and ISC. There are many US universities where they select you solely based on SOP without an interview process.
How to frame SOP in a way that could impress people. Profile will be very good when we have a strong recommendation letter, strong SOP, and publication in a good journal.
Good journal. But if you're mentioning a paper, you should be really sure about the paper. You should have read the paper.
Hello everyone, this is Selva and you're watching Selva Speaks. So in this video, my senior has got PhD in US. Let's interview him.
Hello, Selva.
So tell us about yourself.
So I'm Shivakumar from Madurai. I did bachelor's in chemistry from AM Jain College and master's in VIT. So I published a paper in my capstone project and applied for different universities across the globe, and I got almost like 5 to 6 off.
Whether PhD application procedure is different for each country. Can you please elaborate?
Okay. PhD application is different for different countries. So when it comes to European countries, like majority of the universities there, you have to directly mail the professor with the cover letter and CV, and they'll review your profile, and if they are interested, they'll call you for an interview. So things work like that in Europe.
How about US?
Yeah, in US universities, they will allot admissions team or admissions committee. So we have to apply through universities. We have to pay the application fees, and the team will review our profile. And if our profile is very good, either they'll select us directly or keep an interview.
So profile will be very good when we have a strong recommendation letter, strong SOP, and publication in a good journal.
Good journal, yeah.
Okay. Can you please tell like how to frame SOP in a way that could impress people?
Okay. So when it comes to cover letter in case of European universities, and SOP is like a personalized version where US universities demand for SOP. So initially you should start with research interest, like in which domains of chemistry you are really interested in. For example, I am interested in organic synthesis and organometallics. So you should start with that, and next you should brief your academic background, like where you did your UG and what are the experience which made you good at academics, like that.
So all specific achievements we have to mention, like paper publication, I worked in so and so department, synthesis to all this, that kind of.
That is what I about to say. After academic history, you have to mention your research background. So in there, you have to mention what is the capstone project you did, and you should elaborate the project and any hardships you have undergone and how you overcome that. You have to mention that. And finally, you have to mention about the university, why you have selected that university, why that particular professor.
Why specifically this professor and this team. We have to go through, we have to do all the research kind of thing, no? Yes. This paper also we have to read that ladder credit. And it would be nice if we mention that I like the so and so paper, the topic that you have published, and I'm interested to work in that kind of.
But if you're mentioning a paper, you should be really sure about the paper. You should have read the paper. So because in the interview they might ask you about a particular paper. You have to apply like that. And finally, while concluding, you should mention why you are fit for that particular position.
Also, I feel like if we get a chance to interact with the students in LinkedIn, with LinkedIn everything is possible. It would be nice, no, if we could interact with a so-and-so professor student, we'll come to know what all the requirements, and they will also give their own suggestions.
Yeah.
Because LinkedIn is like a professional connect with people.
Yes. I got a lot of contacts through LinkedIn. I inquired about mini labs which I have applied, and they gave their genuine suggestions. It's and also I asked some general questions like what is the cost of living there and what about the temperatures there. So many students are helping only. Mainly the Indians who settle there, they want more Indians to come there. So they are really helpful.
So I have made a detailed video about like how to approach people in LinkedIn. You can check that in description. So tell us what are the mistakes that you have made during the application process.
Yeah,
so that we'll rectify.
Okay. The first thing I did is I started my application process very late. Like after the culmination of my MSc, I started in the month of August. 3 months. I delayed it by 3 months. So you should start applying in the last semester of your master's itself.
And also people have this sort of fear. I don't have paper. How can I apply? Because one of my friends was keep on telling me.
Okay. So the thing is, your SOP and cover letter is very crucial. There are many US universities where they select you solely based on SOP without an interview process. So if your SOP, if it is really convincing, they'll definitely select you. So
we can tell them, no, like I am doing or writing a paper on this topic and it's about
you
to
can,
publish.
yeah, you can mention the papers which are in the manuscript preparation phase. Although published papers, they'll give weightage for published papers. So if you have no confidence that your paper will be, you can do internships in IIT, ISERS, and ISC. That would help.
You can go there for final semester project.
There also.
That will
Even
add up
after
to-
MSc, you can go for a summer internship or 6-month internship. If you are doing an internship in IIT, the possibility of getting PhD would be high.
And also there also you can get some contacts through scholars and all.
You can get, yeah, I forgot to mention this. You can get a lot of contacts if you are doing internship in an institute which is tier 1. And you can also get a recommendation from the faculty, from IIT faculty, which is really reputed.
So we'll move on to the interview part. So this will be the deciding factor, right?
Yes.
So how was your interview experience?
So initially, you have to present your project for 10 minutes. They'll give a chance for you to ask a question.
So thank you so much for sharing all this valuable information. This will be very helpful for our audience. If you have any doubts, you can mention in the comments. We'll answer.
Yeah, I'll answer.
Thanks for watching.